Welcome. My name is Brian Files and I'm a visiting professor at Loughborough University, as well as an emeritus professor here at Monash University as well in Australia. I've been asked to give you an overview of a new and exciting research project that we will be undertaking for the Road Safety Trust in the UK. Loughborough are pleased to announce this new project, and it's a collaboration between the two universities, that's Loughborough as well as Monash. The project aims to develop an effective screen test for people suffering early stage dementia and assess their fitness to drive. Loughborough University and Monash have undertaken a number of these collaborative research projects with great success, and particularly looking at fitness to drive, more so for older people, but again, quite relevant for what we're talking about here. Ageing and the incidence of dementia is increasing rapidly as the population ages, and that's worldwide. It's not just in the UK and in Australia. But there's little research actually undertaken on this topic. The percentage of population, for instance, aged 65 years and above in the UK has risen in the last 10 years from about 9 or so million people up to 11 million in that period of time. The incidence of dementia as well in the UK was around 1 million in 2021, but it's expected to double in the next 30 years. And similar statistics, of course, apply here in Australia as well and in other countries. The road safety consequences of unsafe driving, of course, are very serious in terms of both injury as well as death. And that's critical to ensure that everybody on the road has to be fit to drive, of all ages, of all stages. An experienced and comprehensive team of researchers experienced in this area have been assembled, about 8 or 9 people with a long history of research in this area. And they're very keen to get involved in this project because we see this as a very important topic for the future. Now, there'll be 6 tasks that we'll be undertaking in the project. Firstly, we'll start with a systematic literature review, and that will be aimed at trying to see if there's past research in this area that we can build upon. Secondly, we'll be looking at eye movement, particularly as a possible measure for assessing fitness to drive, and particularly in this case with dementia. Walking and testing activities are things that we suspect will have some effect, some impact on early stage dementia, so that will be part of the project. And finally, we'll be conducting some real driving tests using the Monash University Accident Research Centre's simulator, and we'll be looking at both people with dementia as well as without to find the comparisons and the effects of dementia on driving. The study and the findings will be very relevant for both medical as well as government people in terms of looking for things that they will need in future to address as far as the onset of dementia is concerned. But equally important, if we're going to be talking about taking people's licenses away from them and their abilities to drive, then we'll need to also identify a number of options so that their transport and transportation requirements are met in other ways. Thank you.